Well, it's truly an honor to be named the head basketball coach at Georgia Tech today. This is an elite university, one of the most elite universities, institutions in the country. We compete every day in one of the most elite conferences in the country. And it's my job, and I'm excited about making sure that Georgia Tech basketball becomes once again one of the most elite basketball programs in the country as well. There's a lot of great things about Georgia Tech. One of the things that really made an impact on me was the people that I met with. And I want to thank Dr. Peterson, our president, and obviously our athletic director for the unbelievable support they gave me. Dan was tremendous during this process in terms of giving me the education I needed and the information that I needed regarding what a special place Georgia Tech was. Those two and their leadership for this university has created an academic vision for the future and athletic support that has created unprecedented success for our student athletes, both competitively and in the classroom. I know that this is a special place, and I'm excited about making this a special program once again. We have an unbelievable tradition, an unbelievable history, something that means something to so many people around here. There are so many great qualities and important factors that make this challenge so exciting to me. First off is our players. I just met with our players, and I think we got a good group. I really do, and I'm excited about getting on the court and working with them, showing them the things that we're going to do, how we're going to play, the pace that we're going to play with, the intensity that we're going to play with. And their work ethic and their dedication and their commitment and their sacrifice are going to set the tone for getting this program back on track. I mentioned our tradition and our rich history. I truly believe that one of the things that we need to do is reconnect and re-engage our former players. Those are the guys whose blood, sweat, and tears and hard work made this program what it is today. We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for those great former players that have set the path for our current players. We need to get them back involved in this program. You cannot have a great program unless your former players are involved and supportive of what you're doing. We're going to do that. We're going to get those guys back. Our guys are going to know, our current players and our future players are going to know the rich tradition that this program has. Not just the success on the court, but the type of men that Georgia Tech produces. A couple other things that really were important to me. First was the academic prestige of this university. As Dan mentioned, academics is very important to me, and it's a perfect fit here at Georgia Tech because I want to recruit the highest caliber of player without compromising the important character components that are needed for success, and academics is number one. You got to have guys that want to be successful in the classroom so that when their playing career is over, their next endeavor in life, they're ready for and ready to excel in. And that's what we do here at Georgia Tech, and that's what we're going to continue to do. And that's very important to me. We have a situation in terms of recruiting where we have a tremendous product to sell. I already said that we have first-class academics. We have tremendous new and improved and renovated facilities. We have a situation in terms of where we can recruit from that has plenty of players, and we need to protect our home turf in the recruiting battles. And at the same time, this is a national institution, so we have to be able to recruit out of our footprint. We have a great tradition. We have great leadership. We play in a great conference. And at the same time, Georgia Tech basketball has a national name. When you add those things up, we have a great product to sell to anybody. We're going to recruit high-caliber players who are high-character kids that understand that Georgia Tech is a special place and take pride in that tradition and are willing to do the things necessary to build this program back up. I always talk about reestablishing this program and reestablishing the things that are important to this program and important to the people who care about this program. And that's the job that's in front of me. I'm passionate about this job. I'm excited about this job. No one's going to work harder than I am in terms of doing the things necessary to get this thing back on track. I'm going to have our players buy into that. That's the first and foremost, most important thing. But I'm going to build those relationships with those players so they do trust me, with the former players so they understand they're part of this process, for our unbelievable fan base and alumni base that have been so supportive to us in the past and are going to even be more excited and re-energized in the future. And to this local community, a great community that supports us, a world-class city in Atlanta that is ready to be reinvigorated in terms of Georgia Tech basketball. And that's exactly what we're going to do. I'm going to open it up for questions here in a second. One thing I would like to do, obviously Dan introduced my lovely wife. We have 2 daughters who are back at home. To show you how important academics was, they stayed at home so they could go to school, and I wouldn't get in trouble with my new bosses. But my lovely wife, Yvette, sitting over here, has been such a big part of this decision. This is a family decision. And it was, for us, it was from the minute we learned more about the job and the opportunity, this was a perfect fit for us. And if anybody questions my recruiting capabilities, I think she answers them right there.